welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you guys my Sephora recommendations for the upcoming sale. As many of you guys know, the sale is getting ready to launch here in the next hour or two, and I'm so excited. I already have my cart ready, which I will definitely be sharing another video of what I'm going to be personally picking up. But today I am going to share with you guys my personal recommendations. Now, you guys know that I like to do my Sephora sale recommendations a little bit different. I review makeup for a living. That's what I do here on my channel. So any product that you're thinking about picking up, you can definitely search my name and search the product and see if I've reviewed it. I like to talk about products that are not super hyped up or a brand new release, but they are products that are staples in my collection and things that I absolutely love. These are products that you may not know about on the Sephora website, but they are fabulous and I highly recommend them. So as many of you guys know, I have a lot of great makeup that I'm always going to recommend, and I will leave a list of my must-haves in the description box down below. But this video, I wanted to talk about some hair products. I want to talk about some perfume items because I always take advantage of a sale and buy perfume. That's kind of the best time to buy it. And don't get me wrong, I do want to mention I am not tone deaf to what is going on in the economy right now. I know that gas prices are soaring, which is making everything else soar. I mean, we went to the grocery store the other day and we're already starting to see the increases in prices just for buying groceries. So I understand that things are a little bit tight right now. Inflation is really high. I don't want to overwhelm you with a bunch of makeup that you just may not need at the moment. These are products that I want to talk about that are great to pick up on a sale. They're hard to pay full price for, but it's a great product to pick up during the sale. And also a few products that I'm absolutely loving right now. And there's two products that I feel like are my absolute must-haves in this video. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So I'm gonna first start with Oribe. So as many of you guys know, Oribe is sold at Sephora, and Oribe is very expensive. It's a very expensive brand, and I've personally started falling head over heels in love with it. I wanted to talk about a few products that I personally love from Oribe in case Oribe has kind of been on your radar and it's a brand you've been wanting to try. First product I'm going to talk about is, in my opinion, one of the two must-haves in this video. And it is this little guy right here. My only complaint about this is I wish the can was a little bit bigger than it is. So this is called the Airbrush Root Touch-Up Spray. I have not done my roots and like my gray touch-up since January. So these roots are almost 4 months in. And I have been using this root spray pretty much every time I wash my hair. Let me show you how amazing this product is. So here's the thing, you got to give it a good shake, okay? That's number one. If you don't shake it before you spray it, you're not going to get a lot from that first spray. You have to give it a good shake. So I've already sprayed this section. So I'm going to flip my hair over because I just freshly washed my hair. Okay, so you can see my gray right here, okay? See that gray right there? I know I need to get my roots done so bad. But watch, this stuff is like magic. Okay, so by the way, this is in the shade dark brown. It's like, bam, right? So then I like to kind of scrub it in the hair, kind of do this with it. And my fingers are not black. So you might get a little tiny bit after you, just right after you spray it, especially if you kind of go rub it in. But the next time you touch your hair, you will not have it on your fingertips. Now, here's the thing about the root spray. It doesn't have the best reviews, and I'm not exactly sure why, because this stuff is the best root spray I've ever used. But like right here, see how I've got some gray right there? The key is giving a good shake. If you don't give it a good shake before you spray, the first few seconds of the spray, nothing's gonna come out. But then the color will come through. But if you give it a good shake from the gate, like before you spray it, it covers amazingly well. I only wash my hair about every 3 or 4 days. So when I spray this on my roots, especially kind of in this area, it lasts me for 3 or 4 days, which is fabulous. I highly recommend this root spray. Best one I've used. That one is a must-have for those of you that need a root touch-up. But in my opinion, it's one of the best. My other products that I recently have bought is this is the new Hair Alchemy Resilience conditioner and shampoo. I am loving this shampoo and conditioner. Now, here's the thing. I am a firm believer in you don't see the effects of shampoo and conditioner for several months after using it. Y'all know I love the Olaplex system. It is one of my favorite systems, but I also do like to kind of swap back and forth because I feel like Olaplex, sometimes my hair can build up too much protein, too much keratin. So I do like to kind of swap back and forth. And I was using the gold, I can't remember what it's called. I'll put the image up right up here on the screen. I was using that shampoo and conditioner, which is fabulous. But this is a new launch from them, and I am loving this shampoo and conditioner. So I'm about right here. I don't think you guys will be able to see it. I'm about right here on the conditioner, and about right here on the shampoo as well. What I've noticed right away is how much healthier my hair and my extensions are. So many of you guys know I wear weft hand-tied extensions, and it's really rare for me to use a shampoo and conditioner where I notice right away a difference on my extensions. The split ends are gone, like gone. I mean, the hair that I'm wearing right now is about a year old. I actually want to buy new hair. What I've been experiencing over the last couple of months is my ends are getting a little bit more split on the ends. That's just what happens. And I started using this shampoo and conditioner, and those split ends are almost gone. Like, this shampoo and conditioner is fabulous. If it was on your list to pick up, don't hesitate to grab it because it is really good. What I plan to get is actually this. So this was also launched in the line. This is the Hair Alchemy Fortifying Treatment Serum. And I got this in a deluxe size sample. This is my second sample. I actually had 2 of these and love it. So, so good. So I'm actually going to buy the bigger bottle of it. The other product I wanted to talk about is this. This is the Royal Blowout. This is recommended for those who use a round brush to blow dry your hair. If you use a round brush to dry, oh my gosh, this will make your hair shine like a dream. I don't really recommend this for fine hair. So for those of you out there who do use a round brush to blow dry your hair, but you have fine hair, I would not recommend this. This I feel like is best used for those who have coarse hair. So my daughter has coarse hair, and she used this when she was visiting a couple months ago for college and fell madly in love with it and had to get it. It is fantastic. It smooths that hair right out. If you have really coarse hair and maybe you blow dry your hair and then you straighten it, spray this on your hair before you straighten it, and you will see the shine. It takes coarse hair to another level of beautifulness. It is fabulous. Like I said, I don't recommend it for fine hair, but if you have coarse hair, oh, so good. Of course, the other 2 staples in my collection are the dry shampoo and the texturizing spray. These 2, in my opinion, there's no other dry shampoo like it out on the market, and there's no other dry texturizing spray out there on the market. These 2 are still my top favorite from Oribe besides that root spray, and I'm always going to recommend this. I wanted to show you guys the dry shampoo. So I'm going to put some here on my roots. I have such dark hair. My hair is so dark that I have to be very, very careful with dry shampoo. And you guys, this is kind of close to my natural hair color. And with dry shampoo, I always struggle with it because if it's powdery and it's got a white cast to it, it's never going to work for dark hair. And like I said, the dry texturizing spray, this is the spray that I spray like through my hair. So like this. Oh, it's so good. Those are my favorite products from Oribe, so I definitely had to mention them because if any of you guys are interested in taking advantage of the sale, Oribe is where it's at. So during the last Sephora sale, I bought some perfume and I wanted to talk about them because you guys, wow. The first one I wanted to talk about is the Lost Cherry. You guys, there is nothing like this ever. So I first bought this because I was worried about it because I was like, I don't want to smell like cherries. I was worried about it. And so I first bought the small bottle. And oh my gosh, I fell so hardly in love. As soon as it came and I sprayed it, and let it kind of go down into my skin. Holy damn, I went straight to that website and bought the full bottle before the sale was over. This Lost Cherry, you guys, is so good. And the crazy thing about it is I never thought I would like it. It is a little musky, and let me start this off by saying I don't like musky fragrances. I remember when I would talk to Mel about fragrances, like what are your favorite fragrances? And she loved Tom Ford fragrance. Like that was her favorite. And she loved musk fragrances though. She loved that musky perfume scent. And I've never been one that likes a super musky perfume. So I was a little bit nervous about ordering this because I know that Tom Ford, his line is a little bit more on the musky side, but oh my gosh, this has a sweet musk scent to it. You guys, this lasts for days, okay? Like days. Once you first spray it, you're like, whoa, okay. And I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. But as you wear it, as it goes down into your skin and kind of morphs with your own fragrance, oh my gosh. This is one of those perfumes. Every single time I wear it, somebody asks me, what are you wearing? Every time. It doesn't matter where I'm at, what I'm doing. Every time I wear it, somebody's wanting to know what I'm wearing because it's a unique fragrance that it's not one of those normal everyday perfumes. It's very unique for a reason, and I am obsessed with it. So I'm happy that I have the smaller one because I'm going to take the smaller one on vacation with me and leave the bigger bottle at home. It is so good, you guys. If you guys have been thinking about Lost Cherry, it's fabulous. And I'm not somebody that likes a lot of musky perfumes. The other one I wanted to talk about is the Soleil Blanc. So I bought this one along with the Lost Cherry. And this one I'm excited to wear during the summer because I feel like this is definitely more summer appropriate. It does have that more beachy kind of fragrance to it. It's warm and spicy, but it's also very beachy at the same time. And you can kind of smell the cardamom in it. It just smells so good. I am so excited to wear this during the summer. It's just that perfect beachy fragrance, and I am obsessed with it. I'm definitely taking that on vacation with me. I'm actually going to buy the smaller size and take it to Florida with me because these big bottles, they're too hard to take on vacation when you're flying and stuff. So the other one that I had to speak about really quick is this one. This is the Gucci Flora. You've probably heard me talk about this one. And let me say this. I don't talk a lot about fragrances on my channel because I am the world's worst at describing fragrance. I suck at it. I am a very detailed person, and I suck at describing perfumes. But this Gucci Floral is very floral. I like more of that floral kind of fresh scent, and that's exactly what the Gucci Flora is. It's one of my favorites. My stepdaughter actually bought it for me. I used to have this bottle sitting out here. This is the bottle that she bought for me. It was the last Christmas before she passed away. Today's actually her birthday. March 31st is her birthday. But anyway, so she bought this for me for Christmas, and then she passed away that April. So I'd only had it a few months. So this is something I treasure. And when she smelled it, she was like, that is for sure Tara. So she bought the bottle for me. And since then, that's been, gosh, what, 5 years now? That's been the fragrance that I have just loved, and I always repurchase it every time I'm out, and I always keep that bottle. But this is exactly who I am. It's floral, it's fresh, it smells so good, it smells so feminine, and I'm always going to recommend the Gucci Flora. It is a ride or die. Now, the last one that I wanted to talk about is this. This is the Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. And this one, I've heard so many people raving about it. So I actually bought this during the Sephora sale, and it is fabulous. This one is floral, but the difference is this one is more sweet. The Gucci Flora is more fresh. So this Coco has that orange undertone to it. So it's got that sweet fragrance. And it is good. I can see why people love it. I can see why people have been using it and wearing it for many, many years. It is a good one. It's very dependable. It's not too overwhelming. It's very soft. It's not strong. For example, if you're working in like an office or something, you're not going to want to wear the Tom Ford because it's quite strong and you might piss off the people next to you. But if you're going on a date, that's when Tom Ford comes to play because it smells so good. So I have different fragrances for different things, but they're all really good. Those are my favorite. Let's talk about a few skincare items. my number one favorite face cream at night is the Tatcha. It is the Indigo Overnight Repair Cream. You guys, there is nothing like that cream. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. And I have been testing other skincare products, and the last time I went to Sephora in store, you know, I was in a rush and I needed to pick it up and they didn't have it. So I got the Dewy Cream. And don't get me wrong, I like the Dewy Cream. I'm using the Dewy Cream right now. But I'm obsessed with that Indigo cream. It keeps my skin so plump and so hydrated, but it's not greasy and it's not oily and it's not too much. It is fabulous. And I'm telling you, I've tried Natura Base, which is like $300. I've tried the La Mer, which is $300. None of them work like that one does. None of them. None of them make my skin feel and look plump and hydrated. Bomb.com. Now, the other product I wanted to talk about is this from Tatcha. This is their newest product. This is the Silk Sunscreen Hydrating Mineral Shield. And I really like this, you guys. I know it's sold out. I don't know if it's going to come back into stock on the Sephora website when the sale's going on, but I wanted to mention it in this video because this is fabulous. So this is like your sunscreen and your Tatcha Silk Canvas, the liquid, in one. This is what it looks like, and it looks a little bonkers when you blend it in and you're thinking, oh crap, it's going to be white. It's not. It makes your skin feel super, super good. That silky texture to it, and it's SPF of 50, and it's hydrating. It's a mineral sunscreen. Fabulous. If you guys are looking for a new sunscreen and you like the Tatcha Silk Canvas or the liquid canvas, this is a must-have because it has your SPF in it already. It's good. So good. Okay, so the next one I wanted to talk about is this from Peter Thomas Roth. Now, you guys know that I love the peeling gel. I've mentioned it in pretty much every video, but that peeling gel, I still use it twice a week. Absolutely love it. It exfoliates and just your skin, just all the dead skin cells just lift off. And I also use it on my eyelids so I can have kind of a clean canvas when I'm doing eyeshadow and stuff. So this is a newer product from Peter Thomas Roth. This is called the Pro Strength Vitamin A, C, and E Retinol Treatment. So this retails for $65, and it's an expert level retinol cream powered by vitamins A, C, and E that targets fine lines, wrinkles, and uneven tone for advanced, visibly age-defying results. It is for dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, and dullness. Really good. I like how it's all in one, right? So this has replaced all of those products. It's all in one, and I've really enjoyed it. I've only been using it for, I would say, maybe a month now. I actually got it through Octoly, it's like an influencer kind of program where they send you stuff, but this is fabulous, like really, really good. I'm impressed with it. Let's talk about a few makeup products, you guys. I had to bring up the Beauty Blender Skin Tint. It's still one of my favorites. It's still my ride or dies, and it's very affordable. If you are on a budget right now and you're looking for a really nice skin tint and you're dry to normal skin and you're wanting a nice medium coverage that lasts all day and looks really beautiful, this is $29. The formula is made in Italy. It's got a good shade range. It is a fabulous skin tint. And I'm obsessed with it, I know, but it is so affordable. It's such a great skin tint for the price. It really is. And Beauty Blender, I think, knocked this out of the ballpark. This is fabulous. Speaking of Beauty Blender, okay, so this is the other product. Remember when I mentioned in the intro that there was two products that I felt like were absolute must-haves during the Sephora sale, okay? The Root Spray from Oribe, and then this little guy right here. Let me say this. I bought this last year, and it's been sitting in my drawer in its packet, in its, packaging for a year. About a week ago, I was on Instagram and an ad came up from Beauty Blender and they were using this. And I was like, why haven't I bought that? And I'm like, wait, I have bought that. So I rush down to my beauty room, I pull it out. I don't know why I haven't been using it. I don't know why. If I could figure out a way to kick my own ass for not using this, I would, you guys, because I cannot believe it's been sitting in that drawer and I haven't been using it. This is the Beauty Blender Powder Puff. You guys, what in the world have I been doing this? Okay, Okay, I'm done kicking myself in the teeth for a second. Let me explain why I love it. If any of you all have enlarged pores or you got some deeper wrinkles that you want to kind of, y'all, this little thing right here is the best thing I've ever put on my fingertips and pressed on my face. Now, I really liked the Blendiful from Tati, but this is a billion times better than that. I'm actually going to buy me another one so I could keep it in my purse and do this before I get out of the car. You know, like when you get out, when you're looking in the mirror, you're like, oh, I'm a little shiny. Instead of using a paper towel or, you know, Starbucks napkin or something, I'm going to pull this out of my purse. I dipped my little powder puff in the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I go right over this area and blend it in. You guys, it makes all of those wrinkles and those pores disappear. Why I have not been using this, I will never know. The other thing that I like about it is it doesn't make the powder look thick and cakey on those areas. So you're putting powder in that area, but you can't see it. This is gonna work for any powder you're using, okay? You don't need to run out and buy any fancy powder to make this sucker work. This works with any powder you're using. Whether you have dry skin, whether you have oily skin, whether you have enlarged pores. You guys, everybody needs this. Everybody needs this. Put it in your cart. You will not regret it. This sucker is mind-blowing. Of course, I'm gonna always recommend the Hollywood Flawless filter. I'm wearing it right now underneath the foundation. It's fabulous. I love this, especially during the summer. It's just a beautiful, healthy looking glow, and I like it to kind of even out my complexion and even out the skin tone and give me some color. Always going to recommend that. Now, I did notice that Tarte put up a new Juicy Lip. So these are the Juicy Lips from Tarte. Love these. During the holidays, they had a sale, and I bought this, and I bought me one. I bought my daughter one. I bought my son's girlfriend a package for Christmas, and they all loved it. But these Juicy Lips from Tarte, they're so good. Look at the opacity. They just speak for themselves. Okay, so you click it. It's a clicker. Look at this. It's called Opacity and Fabulousness. That's what it's called. These are so good. These are just great for the summer. They just juice up the lip and give you such hydration. I mean, these are just so good. And I noticed that they had a new one on there, so I wanted to mention that. The other lip product I want to talk about is actually what I'm wearing right now. So these are from Charlotte Tilbury, and I don't know that I've talked much about these before, but I wanted to mention them. These are her Superstar lipsticks. Now here, let me say this though. I don't like all of her Superstar lipsticks. So she's got some that are just in a matte, like juicy, kind of like something like this. They're not very opaque. You have to put quite a bit on. They don't last very long because there's not very much in there. I just don't love them, okay? Because they're kind of pricey for how much you get. But the formula that I do like from the Superstar lips is the Diamond. They have a shine to them. They have this like really pretty sparkle in it. Let me show you. This one is Pillow Talk Diamonds. And you can see that it has a little bit of that shine to it where it has a shimmer. So watch. See how it shimmered up the lips? They are so good. The other one is called Lucky Diamonds. This one's my favorite color. It's got a little bit more of a color to it. Look at that. So those are the two, and they are so good. I love these. I was looking through my collection. I was like, I don't know that I've ever spoke about those, but they are so good. So I had to recommend them. They give that beautiful shine to the lip, especially with summer coming. They are fabulous. I want to talk about this. For those of you out there who love peach colors like I do, if you have a medium to tan skin and you love a peachy anything, like a peachy eyeshadow, a peachy lip, a peachy blush, whatever it is, you will love this highlighter from Dior. So one of you out there, one of my amazing followers had mentioned this to me and said, Tara, you got to pick up this highlighter. You will flip out over it. And she was right. So I picked this up during the last Sephora sale. I don't regret it. So this is the number 4 Golden Glow. I'm wearing it right now as a highlighter. It's a very soft highlighter, and it is a beautiful shade. Beautiful shade. It's got a gorgeous peachy hue to it. It's not too strong of a highlight. It's perfect. So those are my overall suggestions. Sound off down below in the comment section. Let us know, what are you guys going to be picking up during the Sephora sale? Like what's on your list? I'm so curious to hear. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in today's video. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you. Bye.